Arsenal have not won any of the last 3 trips to West Brom. In fact, they have beaten us by an aggregate score of 6-3. 2 wins for them plus a draw. Just when we thought things were getting better. Could West Brom be another bogey team? Could Big Sam do the unthinkable? Let's find out. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal and everything football. Thanks for being here. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to the match preview for Arsenal's trip to West Brom. Yet another bogey team, as I said in the intro. The good thing is that we've managed to beat Brighton and Manchester United away from home, those teams that we never ever beat those teams away from home, so we've managed to take those curses away from us. Let's hope we can do it again. So in this video, I'm going to be covering the all-time record between the two teams, the last 10 trips to the Hawthorns, the last 3 meetings at their place, all the games overall in the last 5 to 10 years, and of course I'll also be covering the form this season for both teams, away form for Arsenal and the home form for West Brom, plus my prediction and my lineup for the game. So let's get straight into it. So for the all-time record, Arsenal, as always, as I said in every single match preview, we usually have a better record than most of the teams, maybe apart from like 2. So we've won 72 games, West Brom have won 38, and we've drawn 31 times. The last 3 meetings of the Hawthorns, as I said in the intro, in 2017 we drew 1-1. Earlier in 2017 they had beaten us 3-1, and in 2015 they beat us 2-1. The last 10 trips to the Hawthorns, we have a better record, but just slightly. We've won 4 games, they've won 3, and there've been 3 draws. So you'd have expected us to dominate it, but nah, we never usually used to dominate at their place anyway. The last 10 games, home or away, Arsenal has won 6, West Brom has won 2, sorry, and they've been 2 draws. So we have a slightly better record at the Emirates Stadium, obviously. We've had a few good moments like Andre Santos scoring against West Brom, the likes of Ben Ayoun, so let's hope something like that can happen. Let's see an El Neni scoring a goal, someone like, I don't know, those people who never score goals. Let's see a repeat of that. So for West Brom this season, they've played 16 games, they've only won once, they've drawn 5 times, and they've lost 10. They only have 8 points, 11 goals scored, 35 conceded, and they have a goal difference of -24. Their home results this season, they lost to Leicester 3-0, they drew with Chelsea 3-3, they drew with Burnley 0-0, lost to Tottenham 1-0, they beat Sheffield United 1-0, lost to Crystal Palace 5-1, lost to Aston Villa 3-0, and they've lost to Leeds 5-0. From those games, they've conceded 5 goals twice and 3 goals 3 times. So they've conceded more than 3 goals at home 5 times already in those 8 games. They've played 8 games, 5 points from 24, won 1, drawn 2, lost 5, scored 5, and conceded 20 in their backyard. So, I mean, those are very, very good statistics for us. We should get some goals, but hey, it's not that we're doing any much better away from home. For us, away from home, we beat Fulham 3-0. We lost 3-1 to Liverpool. We lost 1-0 to City. We beat United 1-0. Drew with Leeds 0-0. Lost to Tottenham 2-0. Lost to Everton 2-1. And of course, picked up a win recently against Brighton 1-0. The only good thing from that I can say, we have managed to keep 4 clean sheets away from home. So that is a good thing. 4 clean sheets away from home. 10 points out of 24. Won 3 games. Lost 4 and drawn 1. Scored 7 goals and conceded 8. We have to improve on that. One thing you need to know about these 2 teams, if I'm not wrong, I think I'm right about that, these 2 teams have picked up the most red cards this season. I remember 3 red cards for West Brom from the top of my head, and I remember 3 for Arsenal. So that should be the most in the Premier League this season. So in terms of discipline, both of these teams are all over the place. So it could be a feisty one full of yellow cards and red cards and indiscipline when the likes of Xhaka are playing, and maybe the likes of Ivanovic, maybe if he plays for them. So it's all over the place. Let me now take a look at what lineup had failed and my prediction for the game. Of course, as usual, I put out my predicted lineup. I'll link it up in the YouTube card right now. I'll make a few changes from that. That is what I expected to go for, but this is what I would go for. In goal, I'd go for Leno, and then I'd stick to the same back four. They kept a clean sheet. Played well against Chelsea until the final 5 minutes. So Bellerin, Holding, Pablo, Mari, and Tierney. And then in the middle, I'd bring in Dani Ceballos for El Neni. I need some more creativity in the middle for this game. I mean, we've just talked about West Brom conceding so many goals. I hope we don't go into this game 0-0 by the 60th minute. I really hope so. So Saka plays as the 10 for me. Aubameyang back on the left, Lacazette back as a striker, and then I'll give Pepe a start in this game on the right. On the bench, I'd have Ronaldo, Luiz is back, Niles, Mohamed El Neni, Joe Willock, Willian, Nketiah, Gabriel, and Emil Smith-Rowe. Willian is also back. The reason I dropped Martinelli and Smith-Rowe, I mean, they need a rest. They've played their hearts out in the last 3 games. Man City in the Cup, they played against Chelsea and Brighton. We don't want to ruin these players. They both come from injuries. Same with Saka, but this is actually the last game I'd play Saka. The only reason I'm playing him is because he rested against City in the Carabao Cup and the others played. So it would be a good thing to give these young players a rest, and let's wait for the next few games. And Newcastle one in the Cup, Crystal Palace at home in the league. So let me go through it again. Leno, Bellerin, Holding, Mari, Tierney, Xhaka, Dani Ceballos, Saka, Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Pepe. On the bench, Ronaldo, Luiz, Niles, Mohamed El Neni, Joe Willock, Willian, Nketiah, Gabriel Martinelli, and Emil Smith-Rowe. I'm really hoping Pepe, Dani Ceballos, they're getting a chance in this game. Take those opportunities. Bring something in this game. I'd love to see Pepe scoring. I want to see Aubameyang back on the score sheet again. So my prediction for the game will be West Brom 1 and Arsenal 3. Let's hope we get some goals in this game and cancel that goal difference of negative. I want us to be back on the positive side. So let me know what your lineup would be. Let me know what your prediction is. I hope you enjoyed all the stats and all the recent meetings, all the talk about the recent meetings, all-time record. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Make sure you drop a like on the video. Thank you for watching. Keep staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later.